welcome to the bathroom. First thing I want to do is go in with a foundation brush. The makeup I planned on using broke. So now I'm using it as my eyeshadow base because I think it gives the prettiest blank canvas. Now here's the thing. We are not doing face first in any capacity. Absolutely not. That is not happening. Because I would have had to have wiped everything off just now to do this. So I have laid down foundation on my eye for this. Okay? Okay. So this is our current status, right? You can powder this if you want to. You don't have to. I'm not going to. What I am going to do is go on with the Smoke and Roses Color Pop palette. And we're going to go into this brown shade on the edge. That is called Like Heaven. And I'm using a fluffy blending brush. And I'm going to put that from my crease to my brow bone and out. I'm going to do the same thing on both sides. From my crease to my brow bone and out. That's just a quick, simple step one that sets that upper layer for everything that's coming after. Because I got a look in mind. And down here, I do have the Cupid's Peak cover. I will occasionally, anytime I need to look at it or refer to it, I'll pop it back up for you all. So this palette has a few of the shades I want to use. I have a couple other palettes, additional palettes I can pull from. One of which is the Natasha Denona Love palette. Because this has pretty rosy tones, some of these have more hot pink tones that I need in a couple of spots. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take that same big fluffy brush and I'm going to go into the Profusion Spectrum palette and use the shade Totally, which is this pinkish red, like fuchsia-y pink shade. These two shades are going to be, I think, used a lot for this look. So I've got it in the middle of the brush. I'm knocking it off. Please don't blow. Upward and outward. And somehow I always end up having more on this side. So up and out. Okay. Up, out. Alright, they look similar here, they look similar here. They look pretty similar here. Alright. Now we are going to go into the Smoke and Roses. And I'm going to use the shade This Guy. We're going to focus that right in that crease. I want it, actually we're going to use a even thinner brush than the one I just picked up. I'm using like essentially an angled liner brush, and we're going to go into This Guy, which again is this like burgundy-ish shade. And I'm going to put that just in the crease. Trust the process. It looks a little bananas. Trust the process. Okay. Now I'm going to take this brush, which is almost like a small foundation brush, but it blends really well while keeping it focused. And that's what I want. I don't want it to go anywhere that it's not already been put. So you can see how that blended out versus the unblended side. Both sides are blended. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Rave, which is the this hot pink, and we're going to do a halo eye. So I'm going to put it on each side of my eye. So I'm going to get a new brush. And I'm actually going to use a sponge tip for this. I haven't used a sponge tip in God only knows how long. But I'm going to put Rave on this sponge tip, and I'm going to put it on each side. Oh my God, that's got a lot more pigment than I expected. This was like a $6 eyeshadow palette. I didn't expect a lot from it. I needed it to work just a little bit for this. And it's working above and beyond what I expected. So again, same deal. Prefer to start on the outer and then do the inner. So now you can see I've got that inner third that is blank. I have a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk that I have kind of destroyed today. I'm going to take it on my finger. I'm going to smack it right in the center. Okay. I want that right in that center because I need this next shade to pop. I want it to be neon. So we're going to do it on both sides. Blow up my finger. Do the same thing on this side. Wish I had done the opposite finger. That's okay. Alright, so you can see that it's gonna... I'm gonna go back into Smoke and Roses. And I'm gonna go into the shade Faithfully, which is this really pale pink. And I'm gonna use my finger, but I'm just going to use the tip. I'm trying to back up so you all can see. Oh my God, Heather's gonna lose her mind when I post this. She'll be like, are you serious? So, there's that. Now, I know you're thinking, I know she ain't gonna leave it like that. I'm not. I'm glad you thought that. I'll take that blending brush and we're gonna buff a little bit of the edge so that it's not so harsh. I haven't done a halo eye in years. I want it to be a little less harsh. So I'm just buffing around the edges with that brush, and then I'm taking my finger and buffing the rest of the way around the edge. So there's this, okay? This is where we're at. I'm gonna go back in and clean some stuff up here. So we're gonna go back above it with that liner brush that we used that had that first shade on it. And we're gonna drag that out. I'll drag that back out. I hate that I'm not in the center. That's better. Okay. So we've got this. And a little more than needed. So I'm gonna take my fingers and just lightly buff it. You don't even need a blending brush. If you don't have one, you don't need one. Now we're gonna do the face. And this is where things are gonna get interesting. So I'm going to use my broken foundation. And I have no idea how I'm gonna put it on my face. I wanted a full coverage foundation, but I wanted one that I wouldn't mind like washing off. And I have a love-hate with this foundation. And I'm going to use my normal everyday foundation brush that is not as accessible. And I'm just going to press that in. You can see it blending. That stuff is dry as a board. And I don't normally use it because I don't like the texture. It makes my skin look, because it doesn't look like a even if I do all of my normal, I know y'all didn't see me do my skin prep because I didn't. But even when I do my normal skin prep, it looks a lot better on camera than it looks in person. Because in person it is dry, it is cakey. On camera it looks gorgeous. In person I look like I've never had a drink of water. So, and Heather does this with like she got a whole, I ain't doing that. We doing it my way. This my, see, and like that's still not blended. There's still 2 stripes. Foundation on my face. Okay, better. There we go. You can't see it. You can't see it. My skin looks awful. Got my face on. I've got my foundation on. I've got my eyes on. I don't have on eyebrows. Don't panic. So I haven't done my under eyes and I haven't done my liner or my lashes. Don't panic. All in due time. Now let's do contour and blush. I actually think I'm going to do it a little bit different. That is not the color I want it to be. I'm going to use a liquid lipstick as my blush today. Okay. Couple of dots. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I haven't done this in a long time. I don't change things up often anymore. That's just not very me. That's not very who I am at this moment in my life. Changing things up. Change is scary. I don't like it. You know. Not as scary as I thought though. What the hell's my sponge? I got 17 million sponges and when I need one I can't find the first one. This is gonna work even better actually. Woo! Look how. Yeah, so that lipstick did not pull the color I wanted and I thought it was going to. I'm using this e.l.f. Putty bronzer or e.l.f. Putty blush. I don't know what the shade is, but she's pink. She is hot pink when you put her on your face. We're gonna go with this first. This is not the towel I had either. Please don't fall, please don't fall. Okay. Panicked. I'm gonna clean my foundation brush and use it because I think I accidentally sent my brush I'd normally use home with my best friend the other day. And she's either A, not realized it or B, realized it and she ain't gonna tell me. So, it looks so different on camera than it does in person. Because it's not this vibrant in the bathroom mirror. But we're working with it. We're rolling. It's going to be fine. Because I've also yet to do concealer or bronzer. And my face needs some shape. That wasn't the one I was looking for, but it'll do. Kind of hate it. But that's how I feel about most of the things I've used on my face today, so. Alright. Got that on. I'm going to go in with the same brush. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to wipe it off. And we're going to just get that on our forehead. And it needs a little more darkness, a little more depth. The eyes are going to get there. I promise. We're going to get there. So there's all that. I'm going to use a really light concealer. And we're going to put it right here. My under eye. A little bit out to carve that out. And because this cover has a lot of like white on it, it's got like steam coming out of a hot tub. I'm using the absolute lightest concealer I own, which is almost white. I don't know. It's not showing up that way on camera. It is quite literally almost white. My concealer brush, I just washed these brushes last week. So like when I wipe them off, they're super clean. And I needed that concealer to do almost like a differentiation. between the blush and the eyeshadow there. And it did. I think it did its job. Are you doing it? Yeah. So I'm using the ColourPop lip liner in Heart On. That's appropriate. And I'm going to do little hearts on my eyes. And then I've got this big one on the side of my face. And if it'll stay out long enough, I'm going to do it on the other side. It will. I'm holding it. Okay. Not as big, but it's there. And then I'm going to do a few like up here. I'm right-handed. I gotta. And then I'll do a couple of little heart freckles, I think, around on my nose. Now it's the time to do brows. I need my real brow shade. Everything else I can be goofy. My eyebrows are getting their real shade. This is the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. It's like $2. Nothing I use is terribly. I know that foundation I use is expensive. I don't use it very often. And I honestly don't really like it. For me, personally, it's too dry. Because I am not an oily girl. I am a dry-skinned girly. So. I haven't told Izzy I was doing this today. She has no idea what I'm doing right now. If she knew, she would be harassing me. None of them know that I'm doing this right now. None of my friends know. I might text Steph. Tell Steph. Steph won't care. I need to tell Bree. Bree will think this is funny. Okay. So now I'm going to go in. I'm going to go back into that Smoke and Roses palette. We're going to use the shade Ignite. This is going to be my liner shade today. Because we're here and we're doing this. And if we're doing it, we're doing it. And Ignite is the dark purple of my dreams. As a brown-eyed girl, she is what I need. Can you tell if that's even purple? Probably not. Oh, that doesn't, oh, okay, we'll fix it. I am touching up that sparkly center shade because it kind of muted down on me. Okay, I found lash tweezers that kind of suck. And I grabbed my good tweezers and I don't know what I've done with them. So that's cool. Alright. The secret to lashes is not to look up, to look down. Get off my finger. Or don't get off my finger. That's fine. You weirdo. There we go. Okay. Now it's off my finger. Okay. Okay. Lash person. But that don't look half bad. It looks a little bad. But like 25%. Not a full 50. Get it? Because it's half bad. This is a math pun. I suck at math and I ended up in high school AP Cal. So, And what I'd like to do is tell y'all about this book, but I read it so long ago that all I know is Lee Jacquot is a good author. I really enjoy their writing. Alright, let's glue this lash on. The time it takes me to get everything done, it's ready to go on. Because it's been so long since I've done lashes, like normal lashes. Like strip lash. I've been doing individual, like with the bond under the lashes lately, and I love them. They're great. They make me struggle with these. Now we're gonna use I Heart This. It's gonna be my lip liner. Now I'm gonna use Max Candy Yum Yum. I don't want to tell you how old this lipstick is. And you all know me, I'm too comfortable on the internet. I would tell you if I had any idea how old this lipstick is, but I have no idea. I tell you what though, she's a beaut. She's a beaut, Clark. She's a beaut. And now I'm going to use this one that I've had for a while. Just right there in the center. And that is going to be our finished look. That's it. I'm done. I can't do anything else to this face. What I can do is a little something to this hair. So let me, like, y'all can't even see it. Yeah, y'all can't even see it. I don't care. Alright. So there it is. That's our Cupid's Peak face. You got to see the process. I'm going to hop in the shower and get all this off my face because I'm tired. I've done a lot today. I'm tired and I'm ready to go to bed. So I'm going to wash my face. That's it. That's all. My camera battery's done. So if you have a book cover you want me to do, leave it in the comments below. Heather, thank you for bullying me into doing this. I had a blast. And yeah, so until next time, y'all, be good to yourself. Please take care of yourself. Listen to your body. Take care of your mental health. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye, everyone.